In your consumer news this morning, U.S. mortgage rates are on the rise. A standard 30-year fixed rate mortgage was nearly 7% in the final week of the year, according to Freddie Mac. The financing giant says that is the highest level in nearly 6 months. Analysts say these increased rates are making it more difficult for would-be home buyers. The mortgage rate hikes have come despite the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates 3 times in 2024. And 2024 not Tesla's best year. The electric vehicle maker saw its yearly sales drop for the first time as a public company. Tesla sold 1% fewer vehicles in 2024 compared to 2023, but it was enough to keep Tesla as the world's largest electric vehicle maker. Tesla has responded to the slowing demand by cutting vehicle prices both in China and here in the U.S. Jobless claims hitting an 8-month low to close out the year. The latest weekly initial claims for unemployment benefits totaled 211,000, less than estimates predicted. Data released yesterday by the Department of Labor showed continuing claims for unemployment benefits fell to 1.84 million for the week ending December 21st, which is a 3-month low. A new year means thousands of new laws on the books in the 50 states. This year, millions of minimum wage workers are getting a raise, and several states took aim at gun laws. CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports.
This new year, there will be more cash in the pockets of minimum wage workers. 21 states are increasing the minimum wage beginning January 1st. Washington State leads the nation at $16.66 an hour.
Lives have changed. A lot of stuff has changed. Cost of everything is going up.
In Florida, children under 14 are banned from having social media accounts, and 14 and 15-year-olds can only use social platforms if their parents approve. The law is not being enforced right now because of a pending lawsuit.
It's not just about the law in effect. It's also about kind of an education campaign saying to parents that there are some issues with minors and social media.
California is cracking down on retail theft with more than a half dozen new laws. One increases jail time for large-scale smash and grabs.
I think if there is a punishment for the stuff they've been doing, they're going to stop doing it, you know.
California is also one of several states enacting more gun safety legislation, while New Hampshire is bolstering gun rights with NRA-backed privacy protections that prohibit the use of specific merchant category codes that could link a gun purchase to a credit card.
And a first-in-the-nation law here in New York, the state is offering 20 hours of paid leave a year for prenatal care for things like ultrasounds or even fertility treatments.
Chickens in Colorado are feeling the wind in their feathers. Producers with more than 3,000 hens are required to provide a cage-free environment for the birds, and all eggs sold in the state must come from a cage-free facility.
It aims to curb predatory pricing.
You may remember the Ticketmaster meltdown over Taylor Swift concerts. Well, a new law in Minnesota requires all-in pricing, which lets buyers know every fee up front.
And Washington, D.C. now has a cashless retail prohibition, meaning customers have to be able to pay with cash and can't be charged more for doing so.